So Sam, we've just done qualifying here at Knockhill, a very busy session with 30 cars going around a very small Knockhill track, and you managed to get an unbelievable second right in the dying minutes after the second red flag of the session.
Yeah, really relieved. Turned out to be a fantastic session for us after a very difficult start with a trip through the gravel trap and a glancing blow off the tyre barrier. So I'm really relieved to get second, do the BMW some justice really, and show what it's capable of around here, because so far this weekend it's been fantastic and really different to anything I've driven previously.
Now obviously for the race tomorrow, you were just telling me earlier that P2 was the only place on the grid where you were on the front, on flat, the front row obviously, so that must be an advantage for you and Andy going in towards the best of the grid.
Yeah, definitely. I would have been happy with third, but to get Pip second right at the end and now be on the front row and the flat part for the start line definitely will give us advantage tomorrow. I started on the front row this time last year and managed to hold my position quite comfortably into turn one, so I think me and Andy have a bit of advantage on the rest of the field in that respect, and I'm looking forward to some good races tomorrow. I think our car will be very good in race trim. It rides the curbs beautifully around here, so it really is a pleasure to drive, and I'm hoping we can score some big points and try and claw some points back on those Passats.
Now you started second twice at Snetterton, but you had some clutch issues, which meant that you dropped back. You called Snetterton a weekend to forget, but you still managed to score some pretty decent points. Yeah,
and I think this is the beauty of doing well in this championship. You have to have bad weekends and still score good points, and actually then it's not that bad overall. And Snetterton was a weekend which felt terrible from my perspective, but was still a solid points haul for the championship. So with that done now, I think if we can come here and really hammer those points home, we are looking good for the championship. First things first, no heroics. I just need 3 top 5 finishes tomorrow, and it will be a very good weekend for us.
And finally, running the season, obviously the beauty being in your MG last year is that these all tracks of the MG was a good round compared to the BMW. Now you're in the BMW, so these aren't going to be BMW's more preferred tracks to run in towards the end of the year.
No, but I don't envisage too many issues. I think after this we go to Rockingham, and I think the BMW would be very strong there. It's a very abrasive circuit, so the BMW's the way it looks after its tyres will definitely help us there. Silverstone we may struggle at, but then back at Brands Hatch at the end is my favourite circuit of all the ones we got on the calendar, so I'm really looking forward to that. So overall, I don't think we're in a bad position. If we can score big points this weekend, that will help us massively.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Sam, and very good luck for the races tomorrow.
Thank you, Lewis.